Hey guys, Sonia still talking about the action planning tool. I just wanted to highlight a couple things about the rest of the tool. There's sort of explanations and text that go along with everything. If you skim through that, you should be fine. If you have any questions, let me know. But some highlights I wanted to point out and make sure to draw your attention. There's a section on who the audience that you're trying to reach is and how you'll reach them. This is messaging, right? This is how you think in advance who you're going to talk to, how you're going to advertise for whatever it is that you're doing, what different audiences will play in. And also, this can help you think about messages of if you need something from someone, how is it that you're going to reach out to them? How do you make this relevant to them, right? So, messaging, always important, always something to think about. When you think about resources and potential barriers, both of these things, thinking about resources you have or you need or barriers that you might face, it's important to remember this isn't meant to discourage you in any way. It's not to say that once you come up with a list of barriers, you should then go, oh my goodness, this is like never going to happen. I should just go home now. It's a means of letting you prepare in advance of how to deal with those barriers or to think through what resources you need to get from other people or how to get them. So it's just a sort of way to be prepared, though you may come to a point where you find something is so formidable that you really want to rethink your objectives or your entire plan because it's simply not worth dealing with that barrier or you have no way of overcoming it. For resources, make sure you don't think just about like material resources. Think about time, people, skills in particular, what skills you have, what skills you need to recruit from other people, that kind of thing. And you'll notice parts of the plan from here, things like who you're going to partner with, things like barriers, come from other trainings that you've already had, thinking about who your allies and your enemies are. All these sort of things, different skills that we've talked about so far in grassroots stuff come together in this plan, and that's why it's sort of one central place for you to have all of that thinking together. When you're coming up with a timeline and a budget, make sure that you assign specific people to different tasks so that you have some accountability mechanism and build in some accountability mechanism, which is to say, like, if someone's not accomplishing what they're doing, how are you going to deal with that? Think about that at the beginning. For budget, think through every single cost that you'll have, what costs you have covered already, what costs, what things you still need for a budget, and make sure that you have that available. That's the kind of thing, even when you're writing grants or approaching your school for money, if you can say, we've gotten money from these places to cover these things, or, we have from past events, plasticware and stuff for food, so that's not a cost that we have, but make sure you account for that you would have had to pay for that, but it's a resource you already have so that people can see you're really organized, can see where all your money is coming from, and to want to partner with you in that way. And then evaluation plan. This is really, really important. Evaluation plans tell you if you were successful, and make sure you think broadly about this, right? Like if I were doing my grassroots training and I had an evaluation for each session that we did, and then a 6-month evaluation after the sessions, I also want to think about what else would tell me if I'm successful, because I want to celebrate every victory that I have. So let's say I didn't get 25 students, that part of my evaluation didn't go well, but I have new relationships with new trainers that I didn't have before. Make sure you make a really good solid list of ways to know what your successes were and make sure to celebrate all of them. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to go over for the action plan tool. I find it really useful. No joke, I've been doing organizing a long time and I've planned lots of projects on lots of different scales and sizes, and I still use this tool. So if you have any questions about it, please do let me know. Please use the tool, even if you don't use every single step every time, though I recommend you do. We'd love to have you make use of it. I hope you're doing well, all of you. Bye.